Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. If you have a Steam account that has quite a lot of games, like mine's been active for 20 years, you kind of accumulate quite a lot of games, and it could become quite cluttered whenever you're sort of going through your library when looking for something to play. Now, I'm going to show you how you can sort of declutter and categorize everything. I've got a couple examples up here. I have a favorites bar where I have all of the games that I currently have installed that I like playing pretty often. I have another one for Call of Duty, so I've got all my Call of Duty games, my Fallout games, as well as my Star Wars games. I also do have one called Why Do I Own You? Because sometimes you buy games, you play them for 30 minutes and you're like, this is terrible. But you have left it too long to actually refund it and all that sort of stuff. So I have a few games that I throw in the Why Do I Own You collection. But I'll explain to you how you can make your own collections and all that sort of stuff right now. So look in your list of games. So see, we got all of these Half-Life games. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a Valve collection. So right click on the game you want to do, go add to, and then go new collection. Now you can name your collection whatever you want it to be. I'll call mine Valve, and I'll go create collection. So now I got the Valve collection right here. Now what I got to do now is just with the rest of the Valve games that I'm going to add into here, just move all the other Half-Life ones. I'll do all the other ones later, but just for a bit of context. Now, if we're ever wanting to look for any Valve games, we can scroll down into here and we can find Half-Life. I'll add Left 4 Dead 2 and all the other sort of stuff in there as well. What you can also do as well is you can create a dynamic collection. Now, let's go on the basis of racing games. So we've got Grid and Grid 2 and Grid 2019. They're all pretty cool racing games and all fantastic. What we can do is we can go add to, create a new collection and call it a dynamic collection. And we're going to do this for the category of racing. The dynamic collections are for categories of games. So let's click on the dynamic collection. Now, whenever we go and buy a game, what we can do is this can automatically be filtered into this. So if we click on racing, it'll automatically add all of my racing games into here, and I can remove them automatically if I want to. And if I buy a racing game, this will automatically show up into here. So yeah, see how racing's already got 24 games in it. So you can change it from racing to say sports, to say action, and you got all your action games and all that sort of stuff, etc. Yeah, you can set it to racing as well. So yeah, so obviously you do the racing run for racing. If you do strategy games, you can tick your strategy game and rename it. Yeah, if you're not happy with your collections, what you can always do is you can just right click it and just go remove collection. Don't worry, this will not remove all of the games. They'll just be thrown back into the massive sort of library that you have. But yeah, that is quite the thing that you guys can do with your Steam library if you have so much games like I do. Say you have bought a game that's questionable and you don't want your friends to sort of see it in your library. Well, your friends can still see it in your library, but say you have family that use this computer as well and you don't want them to see what you have and all that sort of stuff. So we'll use Saints Row 2 for example. You can right click this and you can go hide this game. So you can go hide this game, and the game is hidden from your library unless you search it up. So yeah, it'll show up in the hidden bit there. So yeah, if your computer's used by a family or multiple people, and you don't want them seeing a certain game in your Steam library, you can do that too. One other thing that you can do is you can select a section where it's show only ready to play games. So this will show games that are only installed on your computer. So if I untick this, it'll show me my full 298 games here. If I tick this button, it'll show me only the 46 games that are installed on my computer. So most of the time I leave it like this because whatever you have installed is what you really want to play. But if you have quite a substantial list or you like to be organized, you can do it like this as well. You can also go off your history. So recent, it'll show you what you've been doing up at the top. This is over all sort of machines that use Steam. So if you have a Steam Deck or if you have another computer, This will show you all of your history, so December, November, October, so you can kind of do like a Spotify Wrapped really with all your games, if you think about it, with that history button there. But I most of the time leave it on show ready to play games, but also you can also just search for your game. So if we're looking for, say we go Trepang, we have Trepang 2 right there, or Trepang Squared. But yeah, pretty helpful tools that you could use in your Steam library just to help clean it up and, well, not clean it up, just organise it. But yeah, obviously if you keep buying games like I have for the past 20 years that I've had my Steam account, they're obviously going to stack up. But yeah, if I missed out on anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll make another video about it. Thank you.